today.
It's like 5th season in my franchise, so I don't even know who their quarterback is. Keep winning the returns, though.
Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
First road game.
Fields it right around the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Free returner. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Start with a run.
A name Viking fans know well. It's the brother of Dalvin, James Cook.
Yeah, so nice to try twice.
Bills first down as the tackle made at about the 38. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Okay.
The numbers a week ago for Cook. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
All right, we'll go Diggs.
From the 40 now on second down. Allen flushed out right.
I'll take those yards.
Just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Allen going to fire quickly and get it to Diggs out wide.
Nothing there.
No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. The Bills hit 2-0 here to begin the season. And they've been feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll roll him out right. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Beautiful, beautiful.
This is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. Back to the ground, Cook.
Oh, we got served
here down to the 22.
All right.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. This defense for the Vikings, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle.
Oh, what a beauty.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Beautiful.
Stephon Diggs.
Pitch and catch, boys. Pitch and catch.
Touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon.
Pitch and catch. Pitch and catch.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
Never.
You and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Derek Brown, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Well, the very first thing they told us, Charles, was we need to apply pressure early, and I would call that early pressure a nice sack to start the game.
And on the other sideline, I just have this image
in my
mind of the head coach on the headset with the offensive coordinator, asking him if that's exactly what he saw in his mind when he called that play, and if so, is it going to be like this all day? That's a tough one right there.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Shoot.
Escaping the pressure right. This is Alexander Madden.
Almost got him.
In the backfield with it. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0.
I'm going to play quarterback for it? Not much going on there.
It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and that will come the offense as they take over. Allen now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight
Keep doing
end.
this play.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be
almost unstoppable.
down, but not before they work this to the 45. Allen's throw is complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be
one play that works every time
around
around.
the 23-yard line. Now Allen again. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Throwing now is Allen.
Come on, hang on to that.
Incomplete.
All right, let's try about it.
Play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Allen now looks to throw. He will find Diggs in the end zone.
Killing you with Diggs.
Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get this underneath to Madison. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. How about that? They weathered the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This goes out wide from Madison. Touchdown, Vikings.
That's a nice drive by them.
Alexander Madison, as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Santos with the extra
that sucks. Threw the ball back at half.
Score 14-7. So that drive goes 8 plays. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I don't know if I should even try something loopy.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. On play action, Allen. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Allen. Flush to his right. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
For the shot.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown.
All right, so we're only up by 7. Even after totally outplaying them, they got one good drive on us.
Here we go with quarter 3. The Vikings
one good drive on us now.
The second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here.
We need a defensive player.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half.
Go with the blitz.
Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They're going to look to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds. Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Taking it about the 36. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Bills to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Shakir on this.
On 2nd and inches. Allen. Man, it's caught inside the 10.
They're killing him on those
deep ones.
Down he goes,
taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Offensively unstoppable.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Let's get back on the defense.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Why is Teddy Bridgewater playing for Jacksonville?
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back. Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Still got a fumble.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. That's pulled in at the 32.
We probably...
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. They score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he'll go
First
down at the 28. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Over the middle, it's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Cook running right. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have got a yard down to the 16. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They run it again with Cook.
Nice yardage.
He's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. 3rd down. Here's a run by Cook. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Bills are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Probably just coast now.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Looking for Austin, intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Bills are going to take possession of the football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On play action, Allen rolling to his left. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen rolling to his right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. On the move to his left.
Beauty.
He's caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir from 6 yards away. And the Bills are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Killing these fools.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
All right, nickel
the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Back to throw again, eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now a throw on first down.
You better throw another pick, kid.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
3-0.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can